welcome to part one of my bedroom makeover series. In this video, we are focusing on our accent wall that we are putting together for that focal wall. When you walk into our bedroom um, has a door right in the middle of it, and our bed is center. So when you walk into our room, you see our bed. It's facing you. And that wall behind the bed will have a accent feature added to it, and then obviously some paint, and I have some other plans for this bedroom. I am very excited about this project because, again, I'm just starting to go through my home and add some character and detail to the space, and really just figuring out what I love, what I like, from an interior design and interior decorating standpoint. And I've really been diving into color lately, and really just unique and character features that typically newer or modern homes, when I say newer or modern, probably in the last 50 years, don't have. So the goal of this room is to walk in and see some sort of visual journey that takes you all the way through the ceiling, specifically on that back wall. So I'm thinking of doing some trim accent on the bottom half, maybe bottom 2/3 of the wall approximately, and then doing a color contrast on this wall, and then taking that top color and extending it up through the ceiling, leaving these outside walls white. It's supposed to help enlarge the space, even though, again, we do have a really nice size bedroom, that this could really help just provide more of a focal point to this room. And then adding some visual and decorative additions, switching out these nightstands, 4 nightstands that we already have, which is really nice. But again, really making it feel homey. It's sufficient right now and it works okay, but it's not where I want it to be. So this is what we will be elevating, especially starting with the accent wall and then moving on to the decor and furniture. When thinking about the construction of this accent wall, a lot of my inspiration came from obviously Pinterest, but the designs seem to be in a way proportioned where the boards were all the same size. I saw some that had a large board on the top and bottom, and then smaller, thinner boards, the smaller, thin vertical boards, and I really didn't necessarily like that too much. But the ones that had a lot of, like, I guess, girth, the ones that was a little bit more like evenly distributed, really caught my eye. And so we went with 1x6s, and one on the top, one on the bottom. We also have a 1x3 ledge that I'm going to be staining, just to give that, break the wall up, because the wall will be painted the same color, and it'll just allow us to really balance the wall, and that's the plan. And then I picked up some quarter rounds, 1/2-inch quarter rounds, just to, again, really kind of like cap off the interior, the box in this design. I think it also just provides more character, because sometimes accent walls can look like a more modern farmhouse, but I think the quarter rounds could kind of give it more of a not necessarily vintage, but more homey, cozy vibe to give it more character in the room, with some of those rounded edges. So just a simple 1/2-inch quarter round that will seal the inside of those boards with, and I think it'll just really tie in together. Down the road, I think I want to add crown molding, but I do think that it's down the road, and I think those quarter rounds would really help, again, tie not only the room, the accent wall together, but also down the road, if I still want crown molding, that could be a really good accent in addition to the space as well. the goal is to break up this project just to get this on the wall and really to take care of the wall, prep it for paint, caulk and do all of those things, and then to pick up paint and start that process tomorrow. Not only am I painting the accent wall, but I am also painting the ceiling with that same color. It's supposed to elongate and enlarge the room based on my research. So I'm going with that, and hopefully, and I do feel like I'm gonna love it. I think because this room is a really good size, it'll just provide more like scale, if you will. But the goal for this day is to just get the design, the accent on the wall, and let's prep the wall for paint tomorrow, and then I'll be able to do the 2 coats tomorrow. And I'll stain the board, the ledge tonight, just so it's ready to go. Once we had the boards on the wall, I knew that I wanted to create a system for the quarter rounds. And so when I numbered all of the boards, took each measurement because not every measurement is the same and perfect. And I then went and I created a system for each box. I used my miter box and saw to help with making these cuts and then labeled them from top, bottom, left, right, so we knew exactly where that piece fit the best. Went and dry fitted everything. This was actually the most satisfying part, to know that your pieces actually fit that puzzle. hope you enjoyed this video and the construction process. Though it was very much a lot more tedious than I anticipated, I do love the outcome even prior to painting it. In part 2, we will paint and start 2 projects that I am so excited about. Have never done them, but it was a cheaper option, and so we wanted to explore it. I'll see you soon, and thanks for watching.